Na minden fasza. Akkor rock and roll. Ez kell. Meg ez kell. Elveszünk a hangból. Megnézzük. Történt, játszott olyan lehet, hogy nyomokat szeretném meg. Na nézzük. Hogy mennyire hallatszik be a gép, csak nem annyira. Kicsit így balra húzzuk a mikrofon, így kevésbé talán. Bár a kettőnek úgy lett vége, hogy megtaláltuk a mamutokat. A kisrác öreg elment velük. Mi meg nem tudjuk, mi történt velünk.
Months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Siberia. Walker, Kate Walker, born in New York in the United States. She had an American passport on her. She showed up at the clinic last week. She's recovering. She's fine.
You're certain, Olga Efimova? You have to keep her there until we arrive.
I will do what it takes. You can count on me, Colonel.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Hello.
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker. Kirk of the Ukkal tribe. Do you remember the Ukkals?
Where are we? My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
How did I end up here?
We Ukkals migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands. It's a long journey. A very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
You lost a leg.
It was an accident, you know. Some people don't like nomads like us. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamyatin asked a master craftsman from Velsambor to make me a new leg, and he's going to put it on me when it's ready. It will be like a brand new leg.
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamyatin's assistant. She says I'm too restless, and it's the only way to make sure I get better. Apparently, it's going to take a long time to make my artificial leg. And in the meantime, my people are without a guide and are waiting for me, with the herd, so we can continue.
Why do the Ukals make the journey?
My people live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold, their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever they go.
And do they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce. It is an event that only occurs a few times per century. For the Ukals, it is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
If you don't mind my asking about your leg, what exactly happened to you?
Soldiers bombed the route we were taking with our caravan. For no reason. Just to frighten us and force us to turn back. I was a bit too close to the explosion. A piece of rock. That's it.
You mean the authorities did it on purpose? But why?
They think that the snow ostrich migration has no place in today's world, and that my tribe should settle down once and for all. But we will never do that, Kate Walker. That would mean defying the spirits. And the Ukals fear the spirits far more than the soldiers.
The Ukals I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village. I learned very quickly, Kate Walker. It's important if I am to guide my people.
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Ukals. And the spirits are very wise. They do not make mistakes when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
Well, Kirk, I'm delighted to have made your acquaintance. I guess I have to go tell the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of hanging around here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard. Maybe even Madame Olga. You should go for a walk in the yard, Kate Walker. That door leads right to it.
What? Hello? Is anybody there?
I don't think anybody heard you, Kate Walker. Try using the call button that's located next to the door.
Nothing. It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the mechanism, Kate Walker. Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Bolted tight. Bolted tight.
You should go for a walk in the yard, Kate Walker. That door leads right to it.
What's that owl doing here?
Oké.
Bolted tight.
Én azt értem. Melyikkel nyitom meg a...
All that I have left of dear Oscar.
Valahogy forgattam előbb a kamerát. Lehet egy kézzel játsz. De jó, már az elején elakadok, hát komolyan. Nagyon nézzünk egy irányítást. Gyorsít terjedelem, színedő. Aha.
This diagram shows how to turn the call button on, but I can't do anything until I can get at the internal mechanism.
Search the room. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
Nothing useful here. There's no screwdriver among the medication. I have to admit it's kind of reassuring.
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
Right. Let's see if I can repair the mechanism.
If you're not sure, maybe the diagram you saw earlier might help.
Hogy zárom vissza? De nem így.
Finally. Right, now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
Go hold
Someone
your
should
head
have
under
a
the
word
ice
with the
water and the
maintenance
fountain, Nikita.
department.
Not his time. This isn't a normal
Someone should have a
headache.
word with the maintenance department.
Well, that's
Have
you
you
settled
seen
then.
the mammoths too?
Did you speak to
Go
Madame
tell the
Olga
staff
or
that
Dr.
way, maybe they'll
Mogolin?
believe me. And have you seen any dragons
Maybe
too?
they're the...
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed? The only thing the doctors want is for us to get
Get your
better.
bearings.
We'll go
I
see the
understood
birds
that you'd
in
be
the
staying with
aviary
us for a
later.
little while yet.
It-
Ah, you're finally awake, number 10. What can I do for you?
Well, it seems to me that I'm cured. And now I'd like to be on my way.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
What do you mean, my condition?
You're in a coma for quite some time. That's not negligible. And even if you seem better physically, there may well be serious psychological after effects.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered. You understand. Please, sit down.
On that?
Yes, yes, don't be afraid.
Nem túl meggyőző.
What the?
What the f... Igen. Engem nem győzött meg.
Don't worry about these restraints. Merely a simple formality that's part of the protocol that Dr. Olga, our supervisor, has implemented. Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
My name is Kate Walker. I was born in New York, and I'll be 30 this year.
Good, good, miss. Up until now, my device would seem to corroborate what you say.
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks. And Dan, my fiancé, left me for my best friend Olivia.
You seem to be basking in this chaos and anarchy, Miss Walker. Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar? You spoke about them at length while you were delirious.
If I tell him about Siberia and mammoths, Oscar and Hans, he'll think I'm crazy. But maybe if I only tell him some of the truth, I can fool his detector.
Answer me, please!
Oscar was an automaton and Hans Vorarlberg was the person who made him. We became friends, and I went with them on a long journey through Europe. There you have it.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Ukkal people. The nomads who brought you here to Velsenbor. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a primitive tribe of savages who understand neither law nor border? Refusing civilization and settlement.
I think, Doctor, that the Ukkals live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They have no real reason to change the way they live.
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
Na?
I'm not going back to New York, and too bad if he isn't happy.
Answer me, please!
Whether I lie to him or tell him the truth, he's not gonna like my answer. So I may as well just keep quiet.
Do I need to repeat the question? I see. In a way, your silence is quite answer enough, Miss Walker. So you intend to continue your journey through our country. A hazardous undertaking with neither goal nor destination. Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
That's not for you to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course, of course. Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker. I grant that I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods. You're one of the very last representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss. This key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to find a way to use it to leave this floor, then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
De furcsa dildó.
You'll find them there.
Turn around.
De mi nézhetjük, ugye? Hát, szomorú.
You seem somewhat upset. Try looking at the birds in the aviary. That should calm you.
Talán ott lesz a menekülés kulcsa. Nem...
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Automatron madarak. Köszönjük. Megnézzük hát, ha a
That's
diadó
not right.
kakis.
Nothing. Impossible.
Impossible. Ja, akkor impossible.
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
Tök jó hírek. Zsákutca. Na, mi nem gyanús. Csőszvardi. Mi a stájsz? Ez idején. Nem. Csak átrendeztem a szobámat. De majd akarok green screen-t, csak hát ahhoz mást is át kell alakítani. Kell hozzá világítás, hogy ne legyenek árnyékok. Mert most ugye itt a szék árnyéka, meg a kezemé, meg úgy minden. Tehát két irányból kell megvilágítani, mert az árnyék az szétbassza a green screen. Tadám! Mégse annyira tadám.
But
What on earth's wrong, Miss Walker?
I don't understand. The key. It didn't work.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
Ez egy köcsög.
But what do I have to do?
Why don't you go back and have a lie down in your room, so you can
És
continue your
amúgy te annól játszottál
convalescence?
Szibériával?
But look at me. I feel fine. You have to let me go.
Impossible, Miss Walker.
Vagy már
The rule is very clear.
Vagy már akkor sem
Only
nagyon
those patients
toltad
who are
az ilyen
capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
kalandjátékokat.
Right. Since you won't help me, I want to speak with your superior, Dr. Olga.
You can do that when she comes by to see you for her daily visit. But please don't count on me to disturb her before then.
There's a problem with the key. That's obvious. I need to find out where it comes from.
Olyan, mint egy tintahal.
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key. These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key. No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
Van még egy madárház.
Hello.
And who might you be, miss?
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate. Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Yeah. So how did you get here, Kate?
Nem
Kate
szeretjük
Walker?
errefelé a magad
The
folytani.
Yukos brought me here.
The Ukals. They're nothing but chicken thieves.
Amúgy
A
ez
whole
nem
bunch of
fehér,
scumbag morons doing nothing but infesting the streets of
hanem
Valsambor.
kis felhőcskék vannak
Yeah.
rajta.
Now they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic. Since we got
Egy
back
újra
from Byron.
tapétázás ráférne.
Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
Come on, Anton, come on. Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing. She must have her reasons for letting those midgets in here.
De kedves emberek.
So have you really been here for 20 years?
Úristen.
Yeah. At first, we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to, Baranur.
Leon and me, we're almost the last ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
Yeah. She looks after us good. She's a real lady, if you want my opinion.
Baranur? What's Baranur?
The place. It's a goddamn hellhole.
Miért érzem úgy, hogy én
What
is
are
el
you
fogok
talking
ide
about,
menni majd.
Anton?
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
Kérdezzük valaki
Can you
erre.
tell me where the exit is, please?
It's there.
It's there.
But you won't
Hát
be able
jó,
to leave
köszi.
until you've had a meeting with Dr. Mongo Ling in his office.
Yeah, he's the one who knows if you're cured or not.
I'll be leaving you then, gentlemen. Goodbye.
See you around, Kate. Kate Walker.
Yeah. See you around.
Ajaj, kapta. Na jó. Hol lehet kulcs? Ami lehet így klikkelgetve is menni. Nincs benne a doki. Szétbaszunk minden.
Uh-huh.
Aha, de ez ilyen... Kicsit steampunkosabb játék. Kicsit, hát steampunk emberek vannak benne lényegében. Mindent kilopunk. Van valami? Rorschach teszt. Gyógyszerek. Találtam valami. Nem, mint a Szovjetunióban lennék. Haha, itt a kulcs. Nem lapozunk, ez kell nekem. Ez ilyen nagyon point and click-es cucc.
I see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But how am I gonna manage it?
Tudja, ezeket a hülye bagyokat, vagy még ezek papagályokat kell majd szétszedni. Ne, oda menj már. 2 walked.
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a
You
kind
seem
of key
fucked
to
up.
open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us
Ja,
here by
amúgy
any means,
Kirknek
Kirk,
hívják a sát.
whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
The proof is building up. First, there's that key which doesn't work, and that bed you're trapped in, and your missing prosthesis.
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long
Simán
migration of
hisz
the
azoknak,
ostriches
akik
without the mechanical leg,
ugyanannak a
Kate Walker.
népnek, akik szará bombázta őket. Hát?
But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about. I need to see the original model of this.
Ja, eredeti modell. Nesze.
That's what I thought. With this, my tribe smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
Ajaj, kaptam. Jobbra. Köszi. Az irányítása kicsit kaotikus.
Hey there.
Gyere
That's it.
ide.
Come on,
Edwin.
come here. Hey there. That's it. Come on, come here. Impossible. It doesn't work. Let's try something else. Not a chance. That's not right.
Mi a túrót rakjak oda? Valami kaját kéne keresni. Kaja.
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Why not? I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
A madárházba kell lennie kajának. De nem. Kell lennie még egy madárháznak. Vagy valaminek. Ezzel aludtak itt. Vagyis, hogy ezzel aludt itt. Haha! Da 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 da. Tök is, nem? Gyere ide, két Walker. Na? Erre lehet lecsap a bagoly. Mindjárt megnézzük. Na? Gyere! Most jön rá, hogy beszapadtam. Muszáj. Majd egyszer, ha már több nézőm lesz most. Arra, hogy néha valaki erre jár. De amúgy ezeket az emótokat látom, amiket most
The
írsz.
owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
That's good news, Kate Walker. Now we only need...
Time.
Kirk. What's wrong?
Dr. Olga's treat... meant.
Kirk, can you hear me? Wake up!
Come, come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
A segítség ezzel mi a...
You're Dr. Olga, I suppose.
We weren't expecting you to awaken for another few days, Miss Walker. This is surprising. Truly. If I had known, I would have come by earlier in the day to assist you in your return to the world of the waking.
Unlike poor Kirk here, I have no need of help. I am very well, thank you.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker. Nothing more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol? And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
You seem to have developed a singular paranoia since you came out of the coma. When we get the chance, I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young friend.
Fine, I'm leaving. I hope all this is gonna help him.
Well then, I can't imagine why you might think the opposite, Miss Walker.
How is he?
Your young friend is reacting to the treatment very well. Everything is fine. He's resting.
Well, goodbye, Doctor.
I'll come by and see you very soon, Miss Walker. Don't worry.
Ez nem hangzott túl jó. Ha vissza is hozta a baggói.
What
Körkapitányt
on
is
earth
tudom.
could that quack have injected him with?
Kate Walker.
Kirk! How do you feel?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
You can't stay like this, Kirk. I've got to find some way to get you out of that damn machine.
You'll be putting yourself in danger for nothing, Kate Walker. Even if you find a way to get me out, I'm far too weak to go back to my people. And anyway, I need my mechanical prosthesis to undertake the Great Ostrich Migration.
So what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna leave you in the hands of that crazy Olga.
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatin will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Can we trust Dr. Zamiatin? I'm not so sure when I see what this clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Okals. And I'm sure he'll be able to help you leave the hospital and find the craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk. Until then, hang in there.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And may the spirits be with you.
Na. Most kijutunk innen. Előbb körbenézek gyors. Az irányítás még mindig egy kicsit kaotikus. Jobbra.
Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing. Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing.
A motornak a hangja? Hát a számítógépemnek a hangja. Aha. Akkor a játék csinálja, de hogy a faszba? Ja, ez a mikrofon. Ja, ez a mikrofon. Ki érti ezt? Öcsém! De annyira nem mindegy. Mindjárt állítunk egy-két dolgon. Nem lehet a mikrofon minőségén állítani. Na mindegy, egyenlőre ez ilyen lesz aztán.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
Hát ez nem túl régi játék.
I'm here
Tavaly.
to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
Azt nem tudom, hogy ebbe a szarba tudok állítani. Hé? Így olyan milyen lehet? Így olyan milyen lehet? Teljesen jó, kicsit doboz hangja lett. Ja, a Red Dead-et nem vittem végig, viszont az ugye PS. Ez meg... Aha, beraktam egy szűrőt, de... Kis lehet kapcsolni, berakunk egy másikat. Ezzel milyen? Egy-kettő. 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 Aha, ilyen hangérzékeny mikrofon lényegében. Egy-kettő. Aha, ilyen Na jó lesz szerintem.
His doctors say that he hasn't fully recovered yet.
Az igen, de a billentyű lenyomásra azért bekapcsol.
Why not have a seat for a bit in the waiting room? It's just near the offices, right behind reception.
The funicular is out of service until further notice.
Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing. Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing. Dr. Olga?
Benyitni nem tudom.
Maybe not such a bad thing.
Még be lehet rakni amúgy ezt-azt. Na mindegy. Az egér klikkelésre nem érzékeny, viszont a billentyűzet csattanásra igen. Megkérjük a recepcióst, hogy hol ez a Dr. Zimmerman.
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception
Dobozhan
area.
nincs zúgás.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Dr.
Zamiatin.
Zamiatin.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small corridor back there. The first door on your left.
Pretty gloomy clinic. It could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsambor, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsambor took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
When did it become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Zamiatin.
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsambor. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see. Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
Na szóval Dr. Zamiatin, kis folyosón balra. Így amúgy most nincs ez a csattogó hang? Vagy mi ez, zörgő hang? Kis folyosón balra. De jó, hogy nem váltál. Ja.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. Our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
I don't want to say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamiatin, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young yokel, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden. The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
But...
The subject is closed, Miss Walker. Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
It belonged to Oscar, a friend who passed away.
I understand, Miss Walker. I myself have borne the weight of grief for decades now. Wearing a token from someone dear to you is a natural thing.
Dr. Zamiatin, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambor and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop. near the Valsambor port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker. She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes. This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like, that poor boy who lost his leg.
Jó játékod.
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
Tudja, hogy ő is egy lyukol. Tök pici.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambor are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambor.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambor for several weeks, hasn't helped.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably.
Ezt tudja egy lyukol.
The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukols will have no choice but to go back home. especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
What? Where did she go?
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you two. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Canton, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Valsambor in a few hours.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Canton. I'm sure that finding me hasn't been easy.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm afraid this might upset you, but I'm not planning on going back to the United States for the moment, Mr. Canton.
To be honest, you don't really have a choice. The U.S. Justice Department is looking for you. And I even have an international arrest warrant for you, Miss Walker. Who'd have thought?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Canton.
Tehát ilyen, hogy ilyen bagos ez a szar. Na jó, mindegy. Ez volt. A piros meg az őrülsz.
Charming.
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Elfimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see.
That's it.
Well, that should convince the Yukel scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmut. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Efimova.
Szépen megmérgezik őket. Nagyon jó. Benzines kanna. Nem tudom elzárni a csapot.
This thing is stuck.
Másik irányba, hülye.
Impossible.
Jó, ez majd valami erővágó kell.
You've got to be kidding. I have to get rid of this chain. Fast.
Keressünk valami erővágót.
Hydrochloric acid.
Nyilván. Nem arra. Sorsával szétmaradjuk azt a szart. Az irányítása az mindig egy trágya. Éjszaka volt. Bong. Mindig a hegyen vagyok, nem? Jelező nélkül raftingol, jó nyomja.
Miss Catwalk? Pew pew, peek-laka-laka!
Miss Catwalk, help please!
Miss Catwalk? Pew pew, peek-laka-laka!
Ah! Ostriches maybe die poisoned? Help me!
Miss Catwalk, help please!
Engenemuk. Tuk. Bikkolet. Miss Kitwalk. Senbenu tuk. Mininir Buruth.
My God, what happened to that poor ostrich?
Ostriches want drink very bad water, tuk. When ostrich is thirsty, and ostrich is not smart, Miss Kitwalk. She lako, tuk. Head hard like hard rock.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganemuk. But Miss Kitwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Hello, ma'am.
Ah. You remember me, Miss Kate Walker? Me, ayahuasca. Great Yukul shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madame Ayahuasca. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsambor clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk girl. Miss Kate Walker go clean river water right up there. Since she traveled long time in magic world, spirits now her friends. They will show her the right path.
Very well. If you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
Ránézünk, de amúgy tudja arra kelni.
The Yukals are going to be overwhelmed here soon. I have to help them, quickly. Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time.
Rossz utat mutattak a szellemek.
Just had to ask, I guess. This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
Aha! Zöldbe kell lennie,
This
nem?
gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam. I have to find a way to use this dam to filter the diesel. I have to try.
Bairla, Miss Ketwalk. Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
Be careful all the same, Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Sa! Yukos leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
Sa! How going, Kirk?
He's not doing too well, I'm afraid. Dr. Efimova, who's looking after him, is a lacko, as you say. A real nutcase who hates your people. For some reason, she's doing everything she can to keep Kirk in that damn clinic.
What? Dr. Zamiatin, friend of the Yukos?
Dr. Zamiatin is old and seems weak. And Dr. Efimova has the poor man wrapped around her finger.
No, Kirk. Yukos cannot leave here. So ostriches want continued journey without Yukos. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsambor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
The ostriches crossing the lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Tuk tuk. Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on sacred plains. But lake, not anymore frozen, so not be able cross.
Listen, Mr. Barut, do your best to calm your ostriches while I go to Valsambor. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Yukos.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
Ayahuasca will be very happy. See Miss Ketwalk. She go with you and around you a lot in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
Jó nagy bazár.
Lion tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor. Hello, little lady.
You buy kilo artichoke. So give me 50 grams walnuts. Cheap. A good deal, not cheap.
You know, Reds, you really do have a good nose for business. All right, then. Please give 2 kilos, young man.
I don't understand why the mayor put the Yukos on our doorstep like that.
People not like Yukos now.
Townspeople are right. You Yukos, ever since you got stuck here, you've been showing what you're really like. A bunch of chicken thieves, that's all you are.
Dimitri, what's going on?
What's going on is that people are right to think what they think when they see this. Those damn Yukos have it in their blood. This little pipsqueak here stole my
Mayan
wallet.
tourists liked
Don't be
Yukos
upset,
before.
honey. I have your wallet.
Yukos
and you're
not
right,
stay too
remember?
long time
You
around
gave it to me just a
Velsenborg.
while.
If ostriches try swimming lake, yum yum kilak. Velsenborg fishermen know kilak very, very good.
A Yukol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Things went better with the Yugols before, that's for sure.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
What a pretty pattern. If only I had the time to take a little nap.
What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady.
Hello.
People not like Yukos now.
Akkor nem itt kell átmenni, hanem itt.
Sinister.
Ha, Miss Kate Walker. You have good news?
To be honest, nothing great. Kirk, your young guide, is in the hands of Olga Efimova. That woman has the director of the clinic, Dr. Zamiatin, under her thumb. She also seems to be in tight with a shady soldier. These people hate you, Ayahuasca. They can't stand your way of life. They're the ones who poisoned your ostrich's water. I think they're also holding up Kirk's prosthesis to keep him in the clinic and stop you from continuing your migration.
People not like Yukuls now. Yukuls out of date. Tuk-tuks. If Yukuls without guide, not able continue great voyage. Return to north and never leave again. And then ostriches die.
Well, hold on. We're not at that stage yet. I promised Kirk I'd go to Valsenborg to bring back his mechanical leg.
Tuk! Magic leg not only problem for Yukuls.
If the lake doesn't freeze, your herd won't be able to cross it. I suppose your ostriches can't really swim. It also seems to me that the lake really has a bad reputation.
Miss Walker see very clear. Now, many very, very bad spirits on lake, and also after Baranor. Paranor very dangerous. Bad luck. Bad luck everywhere. Ayahuasca very, very scared.
There may be another way to cross the lake instead of waiting for it to freeze. I'll find out when I visit Valsambor.
Why Miss Kate Walker decide to do all this for us?
Without the Ukals, I would have died of cold and hunger next to a Siberian river. It's only natural I should give you a hand in return.
Look! So Miss Kate Walker decide accompany Ukals on great journey?
We'll see. First, I have to go to Valsambor. But like you, I seem to be a prisoner in this camp.
Ukals not have right to go to Valsambor now. Miss Kate Walker like them. Now she must find pass so that she able to leave here.
Where can I find a pass so I can leave the camp?
Before, Ukals could make use of pass machine in cabin at camp exit. But authorities decide break it in small pieces, so now we cannot use. Miss Kate Walker should ask client tourists in Valsambor.
Strange the lake taking so long to freeze. This must be a consequence of global warming.
Bad spirits at bottom of lake make water very hot. Really nasty bad spirits everywhere now.
I was told about everything your tribe did for me when you found me. Thank you so much.
Miss Kate Walker cured. That's what counts. Job of ayahuasca.
I'm going to try to find the pass that you told me about.
Miss Kate Walker, go quickly.
A hide. Must be for making clothing.
Dobták ki az ajtón, köszönöm.
What a strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus
Nem
or
bagos a
squid.
játék.
A town pass? You need to go to the town hall, young miss.
Sir, excuse me.
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
Oh, it's a long story, believe me.
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsambor is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
Unfortunately, I don't have a pass to get into Valsambor. You wouldn't know how I can get one, would you?
Wow, that can get complicated. You have to get a pass from the Valsambor Town Hall. And to do that, you need a pass to get there first.
So I'm stuck here?
Maybe not. This is my wife's pass. She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
And that's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless. Not that long ago, you just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the Ukals.
So this pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsambor seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss. And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in Valsambor.
Keep moving.
Valamelyik üzével tudok faragtatni bélyegz. De melyik a fafaragó? Tuk-tuk.
Hello.
Ha ha! Kunuk Mak? Miss Caterwalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Well, that sculpture there.
Haha, Kilak. That great spirit, very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Haha, not legend, Miss Catwalk. Kilak, very great, very bad. Live at bottom of lake.
If the monster really existed, wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
You calls always cross in day. Kilak not like day and light. Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice to eat ostriches then. But now, lake still not frozen. Ostrich is impatient. Not good, not good.
One of you repaired a key to help me escape the clinic. Was it you?
No. Smith, over there.
So, how's business?
Tuk-tuk. No more client tourists here. No more like you calls in Valsambor. Not good for business.
Why don't they like you here?
You calls stuck staying too long in Valsambor. Not good. Must leave fast.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Kurk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwell comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment is weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
Ah, Kirk come back very fast. Or not good.
Goodbye, and thank you for all the information.
Okay, Miss Getwalk. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Szóval... Kovács. Akkor Kovács tud pecsétet csinálni. Még már tudtuk.
Before, Yukos could always use Stappy cabin. Then, hey, visit town. Yokuls wait for Guide Kirk. Dra. Client tours Valsambor not like Yokuls now, Miss Catwalk.
Apparently, I need to have the official Valsambor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official.
Tuk.
Guide Kirk gone much too long time.
Ki a tököm tudna nekem bélyegzőt csinálni?
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Now all client tourists think yokels are thieves.
I don't understand why the mayor put the Yukels on our doorstep like that.
Hello. What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady?
Miss Cakewalk will find everything that she seek here.
Guide Kirk gone much too long time.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
When you get into Valsambor, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town. Hello, little lady.
What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady?
This forge is magnificent.
Before Yukos could always use static cabin. Then hey, visit town.
Hát kimegyek aztán.
Tuk tuk.
Ez a tuk-tuk. Vagy mégsem megyek ki.
I'm sure that midget is up to something.
Hol a Brébe van a kijárat? Megvan.
Stop! You may not pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Yukel nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants, Mayor Bulakin has ordered access to Valsambor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
What disturbing impact on tranquility could the Yukels be accused of?
Degradation of the public infrastructure, petty theft, shoplifting, begging, the entire felonious panoply typical of such a person.
And do you have any formal proof against them?
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
A checkpoint for the municipal employees. Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable.
Nem is
So cease
kattintottam
arguing
rá.
and keep moving.
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice. A stamp. Looks like something's missing, though. There's a shape ingrained in the leather. It doesn't work. Let's try something else. Nothing. No way.
Keresni kell tintát, meg...
Nothing useful here. Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course.
Csináltatnunk kell egy bélyegzőt valamelyikkel. És már van mintánk.
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
Tuk-tuk.
Great ostriches always need lots of attention. Lots.
Lots.
The clinic. I hope Kirk is okay up there.
Captain Kirk. Ja.
Tuk-tuk sugar!
Köszönjük.
That's not right. A squid lying in a puddle of ink. Poor creature.
Ho-ho. Így már tudom, mit kell. Tintám már van.
Great ostriches always need lots of attention.
Lots.
So that's the famous lake that won't freeze anymore.
Valószínűleg hajóval fogunk átmenni. Szóval tintám már van, akkor kell csináltatnom egy bélyegzőt. Lots. Valószínűleg a fafaragóval, nem? Csak az hol van? Ja, nem itt. Másik oldalon. Jó van, a zenéből kicsit visszaveszünk, mert... Kicsit lezsibbadt az agyam, na.
High-end tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor.
A Yukol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Akkor nem ő csinálja, akkor a vaskovácsos cuccos.
Hello.
Look, Mark, Miss Catwalk. Need something from Forge?
Well, yes, I do. I need a staff that has the same shape as the Valsambor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk tuk. You have that, Miss Catwalk? Complicated, complicated. Smith also need wax for mold. Good junk. Stamp ready in not long time.
Ja. Arra kiárat. Itt kell baszni a rezet az ajtóban. Na. Szóval bele a tintatartóba a szivacsot. Egyszer. Bele a... Igen. Ez mi azt hogy csinál? Tintáztuk, vissza. Ezt elhagyjuk innen.
No way. Nothing useful here.
Köszönjük. De...
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
Erre elrakja. Nem vettem föl. Ja. tuk.
Hello, Miss Walker. Very happy to finally catch up with you.
Mr. Canton, what on earth do you want?
To take you back home, whether you like it or not. Come on, give me your hands, please.
Mr. Canton, I don't know how much the people who hired you promised for delivering me to them. But if it's only a question of money, maybe...
Stop right there, Miss Walker. You're being a tad insulting. Listen, my professional integrity has never been in doubt in over 20 years of work. Come on, wrists out. Mr. Marston? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker under control. I'll keep you informed of our progress. It'll take a day or two at most. I suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
Listen, all these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement, it's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Ukels. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy, Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court. There's nothing left for you to do here anyway. Not everyone here is your friend in these parts, I'm afraid.
Nothing personal, you understand, Mr. Canton. But I'm not leaving with you. There's no way.
I don't think you really have a choice.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Help! Help! Help me!
My God, Miss Walker! Shut up, will you? Don't make me gag you.
Good luck, Mr. Detective.
God, I don't believe it! Yes, yes, I thought I heard someone shouting too. No, it didn't come from here. More like the other side. Over there. Follow me.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Canton is busy. Useless. That's no use to me. It didn't break. God, I need to find something else. Unless I want to fracture Canton's skull with my hands behind my back, this does me no good. Useless. Free at last. All right, let's get out of here before Canton comes back. I was just calling you for help. Why didn't you come? You are police officers, aren't you?
I have my orders, and they're not to intervene in the affairs of the American detective. The order came from up high, you know.
And besides, my officially designated duty here is to make sure that only people with a proper pass may have access to the town. The rest isn't one of my official assignments, miss.
I see. Your spirit of initiative does you proud. I'd still like to go back to Valsambor now.
Without a pass, you shall not pass. Miss Walker! No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her! Oh! My pass! Give it back to me! Immediately, you hear?
Na jó van, egyelőre ennyi. Kajálok egyet. Aztán még lehet folytatom. Csöcső!